but it scales uber well. Final pick here. Okay.
So if they can find the matchup, Poppy into Yasuo.
See if those numbers are abated for a moment. Rookie and IG seem aware about the Infernal being started by Griffin.
And even though it's in Fog of War, IG looking around, but Rookie's at half HP, and they don't really have sight onto how low it's getting. It's getting too low, and they finally
with the Infernal Drake, you have the lane pressure the whole early game, and you can't get the Infernal Drake. And finally, they're going by.
On the flash to chase through, he's rooted in place, still has plenty of damage output there, but he's running down, and first blood comes through to Viper's Garen, and now the pile driver to the bottom lane. Battleland's getting low, the polymorph not going to do anything. It's 2 for 0 in the bottom lane. The wave clear comes through, and
in terms of ability, but the Rift Herald down to 4,000 health here.
Ult's still down on IG, so it's hard for them to force a good fight.
It's going to be good damage to the Viper. That's going to have to jump back into the pit, but now without the silence, going to make it much more difficult. The Shy walks up, puts down the wind wall, takes the ignite, gets ulted, and looking for the engage. Good smite, good claim by Tarzan. Is there still to be a fight to be had? No, the polymorph in, big damage, trying to book down Mega Gnar, but he can still flash in, and a nice zone use buys him space. Tarzan drops down. Sword should lose his life as well, as they're not killing the Kog'Maw. It's a complete wipe. Poor Lehens has nowhere to go, and that's 1 life down, an ace for IG.
And IG just destroy Griffin in that fight. Griffin take so long to kill the Rift Herald. They just let the Kog'Maw and the Yasuo warm up, and the triple kill for Kog'Maw is the perfect thing as IG break this game open.
Exactly, it feels like we saw the game-breaking moment. Griffin had so many things in their mind, clearly wanting to
5v5, which is probably the right call based on the power spikes IG just hit.
But that plays into some of our analysis about how Griffin's comp plays. From ahead, controlling space, having to come to them, absolute terror for IG to deal with. But when they don't control maps, when they're often going to be behind in terms of vision control, they're a fiercely melee team with low damage at best.
Well, they're going to try to find their comeback somewhere, but already the game seems like it's flipped. A 3,000 gold lead in the Infernal's Tide. As another turret falls. But Baron is spawned on the map. The range advantage clearly does go to Invictus Gaming. And actually, they found the engage anyway. It was just Rookie who snuck up, finds his stun, and now an engage in the top river, and they will shut down the Kog'Maw. They take down the jungler as well, and Griffin.
So it's actually getting a lot of value there, that CDR on the Predator. It's actually off cooldown again already.
But once the fight starts, of course, that turns off. The Shy's got to run away. He's in a 1v3, gets the Q out, not the wind wall. That's going to be rough to try to get away. Doesn't have a good way out. Gets shut down, and Griffin
gets caught out for it, and it costs IG a lot. He loses the wave pressure, more gold goes on the sword, he's able to get solo turret gold, he's more likely to be able
down. IG definitely have to reset and wait for him. How much can Griffin threaten?
Gnarl's up, they find the stun, they're gonna knock down Rookie, had to face check the brush, and Griffin continued to find more kills. Chovy finds almost a stun on the Shy as well. Sword wants in for the slow.
But when we do see the usual setups of 5 champions in mid, the only person you can Gragas cast is the Yasuo, right? As backline.
Oh, they
found a catch. Rookie over the wall onto a ward, just goes down right away, and it means that's Infernal control yet again to Griffin. IG just needed a team fight, and Rookie hands it away.
Rookie set up.
Or can they actually just burst down this Baron? They have a lot of damage.
Looking at the setup now, trying to rush this one down. Viper coming around the wings. Jackalib shields up the first one. And there's Rookie looking for a big stun. Yasuo on top! And they're going to have Zor pop the Zonians. They've knocked down one, but it's only the Gragas. That's a big ult from Sword. Is the re-engage enough? Rookie's off in the wings, but Kog'Maw refuses to die. He's on 4. Looks for Chovy. It's stolen away.
Actually ended with a plum by Jackalib.
And that fight was just decision overload for Griffin. Look at the Baron.
Well, of course, again, those are tanky champions. Don't quite get to go down. But you're seeing now IG ready for the push. Ult comes in. They're going to find Jackalib.
Oh, no.
He's going to drop yet again. Griffin just jump right in. Look at the ulti in from Sword. And they are spinning to win all over the top of IG. A couple of kills come back. The Shy tries to run. Don't know if he can take this one. He cannot. But Rookie's here. And
not having the fundamentals to close it out in a timely fashion.
Here comes a flank from Rookie.
TP coming in as well.
It's a Yasuo.
Going for the big play. They're going to find that stun. But do they have the damage to kill a Garen? With Kog'Maw, they probably do. But here come the
Kog'Maw.
Suddenly they are on top of him. And yet again, Jackalib doing so much.
A wonderful year for him. But now, suddenly, IG have a lot of it to do all over again.
Continued poke, but it's all into Fog of War. The control ward's not bad for IG. Sword by himself, can't go to Mega, looking for the engage. They're layering the CC, and Sword this time is caught out. A blunted object as Redemption puts health bars up, and IG dare a 4v5 team fight. Damage onto the Baron, waiting to burn that one down, looking for the re-engage. Two crucial ults are down. Wind Wall comes down. At what point does the re-engage happen? Rookie only has so many tools, and health bars are low. The Baron is smitten, and IG get to walk away with a kill and the Baron.
And that is such a long death timer. Griffin is scrambling to try and find the right decision. They move straight to Elder because they know IG has a reset, but they are fast coming out. And remember, Griffin can't kill objectives quickly, so it's still 4v5. Griffin is trying for some miracle.
They're looking for a gank rush here. They know they can't just rush down Jackie Love.
They might get Jackie.
He's in the front, the stun only hits one there, he flashes back for the safety. This could still be a team that IG wins, despite the first 2 kills.
3v4.
Here comes Rookie, here comes the Wind Wall, all on top, and Viper has to flash to get away, same for Tarzan. They might stay alive, but the Shy is right over the wall and gets the shutdown all the same. It's still a 3v4 for living members as Nar just respawns. There's a fight now between Chovy and Rookie. The armor is quite high, the armor pen's still the same. Still outnumbered, but the damage comes through, flashes away from the boomerang, and Jackie can absolutely kill Sword here. The Shy pretty much immune to dragon damage as Griffin kite away. The 3-on-3 though, the carries are the ones alive. IG should wrest control, but they are afraid of what the re-engage might look like. They're actually going to disengage here, drop the wards, and let the Shy get away.
They don't have their jungler. Tarzan is the only one with smite.
Poke's coming through. Does he try?
He doesn't even try.
They're not going to. Dragon comes over, and here's the re-engage. They find the stun, and Sword will die as soon as he respawns.
Different approach to the game, lower damage, does echo some of the Pantheon Talia games they lost to SKT in the spring final. They've got plenty of games to reset, it's a full best of 5, but IG knocking on the Nexus soon.
Chovy's ult unable to disengage them, so that's going to be middle inhibitor turret gone. The inhibit self now under fire. 6,000 gold lead, still a minute left on both Baron and the Elder Dragon buffs. It's going to be very hard to fight this squad.
I don't think Griffin should go for a fight here because IG
has an item and a half to go.
Honestly, in the late game, very often damage outstrips tankiness.
Find some type of flank, IG would go for the win. What they're probably hoping for is the second inhibitor because Griffin will have such poor wave clear against 2 waves of supers. IG would potentially never wrest control of the game back.
Baron buff already gone. Elder Dragon out in 3 seconds.
Down, maybe they go.
The region. There's the dive into the front lines. He wasn't cast, buys a bit of space. They look for the re-engage. A stun towards Sword. He's very, very low. The Shy staying alive. Here comes the re-engage. Maganar puts them all against the wall, but Jackie Love. That's what you got to care about here. Sword barely staying alive, and Jackie Love on the other side of the fight. They should be able to chase down this Gnar. One more ult, but he's going to run away. Instead, it's the rest of the squad trying to run out, and it's a double kill in for Rookie. Only 1 dead for IG.
IG's just going to push towards the base. There's only 2 people left for Griffin. I think they win.
Minions on the Nexus turrets now as well. Battle entrance to buy some space with Tarzan there, as that's going to be the turrets falling down. There's only 2 surviving members. They cannot stop this push anymore. Tarzan does his best, but he is a squirrel and he's going to die, and that's the cat gone as well. The wildlife is gone. It's Invictus Gaming and a slobber knocker taking down game 1.
Go completely different in game 1, pop back in game 2, and the Jace actually going up against the Kale from the Shy.
Get back to the lane.
He's hoping that Tarzan uses cooldowns, and actually, we're going to see a fight in the river.
Fight into the bottom river, 4-on-4, right away, running this one. The taunt's going to land. Here's the knock-up. They're going to knock down Jackie Love, and the kill crucially goes here. Unlike the last game where they got the early kills, but the lanes weren't good enough. The gold lead was still with IG. This time around, the lanes are great.
Unlikely to pick up a kill. Tarzan himself, straight down bot side.
Oh, a big knock-up down there. Jackie Love dead yet again. The goal for number 2 is Battleland's forced one away. Anchor onto the...
You need this fantasy state where Kale has pushed up and you're threatening a dive with the Lee Sin, which the moment Galio
else to do on the map. Last time it was Herald, this time it's Mountain Drake. It might pay off later, but there is so much money on this Griffin bottom lane.
And yet, I still want to reward IG in a position where they were largely on the back.
Oh, plenty of damage down to the mid lane. TP burned as well to try to keep that one alive, so leaves that one's Angela Hens wants to go for the dive, goes in for it, but Rookie's out to the back. Still the turret goes down, and yes, they will find 1 kill. Lehens drops, but the re-engage is pretty good. A 1-for-1 so far as Jackie Love's already down. Galio will rejoin the fight, and he saves Tarzan!
There is some risk there, Jack.
A lot of damage on this turret, though. IG unwilling to defend it, so Griffin continued to rest
as
more.
Griffin tried to cut the minion wave and just get this in a turret.
And turret number 5 comes through. No one is here to stop them. Unless they want to go for the steal. They're going to spot the ward's going to push on in. There's his mic coming through, but in comes Jarvan's. Got to be careful.
So that's why so much second guessing. Well, through all of this, the Shy
happening, and now IG has to get themselves across the map right now. The Shy recalls, walks his way over. The vision is yet again gone, and I think it's still taking damage. The poke comes across. IG does not look into the pit. At what point does it die? They still don't know what's going on. Just barely they managed to have the metal to pull Griffin out of the pit.
That denied Mountain Drake really paying off for IG right now, because that Baron would have been way closer to fatal.
Oh, almost knocking down Ning, and the dunk does do it. It's a 5v4 now. Battleland has a flash away. Tarzan can be found again. It's a 1-for-1. That means it's a 4v3 on the map, though. Anchors come in. They're not going to find Viper. Viper can do so much. Here comes the charm. KO ult's on top, and it is a single kill. But can you stop the rest of the squad? JackeyLove safe in the back lines. Looking for Lehens, looking for Chovy. Can he do it all by himself? I don't think it's possible. Viper is to get those kills, but JackeyLove.
This is Griffin getting in there, the slam dunk to begin, and then Viper's early game lead really being felt.
But a really early ultimate actually by Viper's Xayah, which gives IG the confidence to go back in. Kayle ult onto JackeyLove keeps him alive just long enough. You can see nearly actually taking out Viper on the side. Still though, because Griffin got the kill essentially before the fight.
And now we go back onto the map right here with Griffin still in the lead.
And stopwatch is
That's a
down
kill.
across. Oh, that is big.
Support gone. Engage tools missing. Ning's gonna try. Kicks back one. They go for the hard engage. They cannot get Viper, but finally goes down. The Shy ults on top of himself, but still knocked up in the air. They will trade him back, but a trade comes in for Rookie. This is a 3v3. This is winnable. Rookie's healthy, but not Ning. Ning's gonna drop out of this one. So 2 alive versus 3, but again, it will.
Viper is in this game with the 7 kills and the most CS in the game. When he's taken that type of damage at the start of the fight, you know it's winnable for IG. The Shy is...
Slingshot back into the game. Rage Blade's halfway done. Lehens tries to zone the squad. And they're going to keep Baron aggro. They're still putting this one down. Rookie waiting in the wings.
They got to be careful they don't take too much damage, and IG could find a fight. They might go for a 50-50.
They're going to hook in, going to ult it by some time. They're knocking away the Lee Sin in the pit. They know what the health bar is. Lehen's so low, he's burning down. And Rookie with the Q finds that first kill. Chovy's inside the pit, forced away. Ning going to jump back to his squad. 4K health. The Shy in the back line. They set up for 3 kills out of LeBlanc. The Baron does fully heal. It's back up, but who's going to stop them now? 4 dead for Griffin, and somehow Invictus Gaming find the team fight that turns
They were down early turret plates, they were down against a very fed Xayah, and when this IG team is at their worst, it's about them not being able to play macro, not being able to have patience. But they've actually had the patience in this game to wait for their opportunity, and now they've found it.
He's spotted now.
Sword's gonna try to go in for the Shy, gonna be slowed down, but the 1v1 is pretty freaking easy. Galley over the top, though, they might find him, has to self-ult, but I'm not sure there's a way out. You've got Battleland caught off now as well. That's gonna be 2 for 0. The re-engage for JackeyLove does answer a single kill. Rookie on the top, but he's taunted. He takes so much damage, barely walks away. 3v4 and IG are willing to fight. JackeyLove cannot quite knock down Chovy, but it's so very close. Instead, they will probably claim this turret down a kill. They will still get the objective.
It means that if the map state can't be reset to show what we saw earlier in this game.
Out as mid is getting fought for back and forth. IGF4 on that side.
Kill him.
And Rookie gonna look for Sword, misses the chain though. And that builds some space. Into the front line goes Ning. Stopwatch using a lot of spaces there. And Tarzan's gone to the start. It's Sword next up, but a Guardian Angel goes down. Lehens has to run. Galio comes over the top, doesn't turn it around. It's a 1 for 0. Viper is alive, but just gets completely shut down. The flash to chase. JackeyLove knocks down the 4th.
Kayle can look like in late game team fights. The Shy is pushing this champ to the absolute limits. I mean, we saw Rookie actually not even get the original flank over the start of it, but the rest, the Kai'Sa, Kayle.
Viper trying to wave clear, has very little left to buy, just the Mercurial Scimitar, and that ult is gonna be fizzled out by her ulti now as well. That is a disengage tool missing.
I think it was probably unnecessary for Viper to self-ult there. All the other threats were so far away. He twitches it, but it means doesn't have now.
Trouble.
A lot of damage. Rookie's getting the poke down. JackeyLove into the pit, gets the Kayle ult, will not die, but sure as hell Griffin will. Lehens has to run away, the last to stay alive. The delivery system again works, and IG are gonna walk it into the Nexus. The second seed out of their group, the defending world champions, are here to play, and the next will fall and a 2-0 lead in the series.
Cannot help
The final pick will be the Chaos. They will be playing Kayle, but you have to feel like that's more likely to be.
Depending where the recall comes in, that Q can just land. Jackie Love could be hit right here, going to be slowed at the very least, but is there an engage? Channels the Q, Black Shield comes in, Cocoon's not going to land, of course, either. Forcing the flash to the battle line, but how can Jackie Love go anywhere? Has the flash, but no heal. Waves pushed in.
He can't. He's
Wave
dead.
goodbye. The dances come in, the knockup is there, make sure the kill goes over. That's going to be claimed. Tarzan says, I want the 400 gold.
Yeah, that was just an executed dive by Griffin, but now Sword has to survive.
The Shy pulls aggro, takes turret shot number 1, takes turret shot number 2. He's going to pool the third, and that's going to be enough damage as they drop aggro. Rookie has to flash, but they played it just right. Traded for the Ocean Drake, but I got to say, all in all, Griffin favored.
More objectives on the bot side make it easier for it to be Griffin favored. And if they can actually turn this into control wards in the river, you can unstoppable onslaught your way to repeat ganks if ever Baolan and Jackie Love walk past.
Or so. They got the first break. Next one spawning in 40 seconds. Another play up in this mid lane. Sword does not have the ultimate, not even close.
Wow.
Ning actually a straight walk through a ward. Didn't know was there, but they couldn't find the CC. But still looking for the potential fight. Only 3, 4 for IG. 4 for Griffin. TP means all 5. Here comes the channeled Scion. Doesn't land that one there. Not much of a stun. As Chovy will be stunned, but is the fight good enough? Kais on the back line still knocked up though. Kale ult over the top, and Griffin have spread their wings. They're gonna knock down 3 already. The Shy forced to run away. A lot of gold into Viper, just like last game. Right, kill in the mix. He's gonna get some turret plates here as well. Lehens wants to share some of the gold. Steals a couple plates away. He's gonna share for his turret gold. Maybe didn't need to do that.
Griffin needed a moment like that. It felt like their first kind of real counter punch through the course of this second and third game.
They're in that holding pattern until the Infernal Drake spawns. But
I don't know about that.
Well,
Flashes in, a lot of damage
Never
here.
mind.
Sword's going to be in danger. When's the ult come out? Pops it there. Rookie to find the stun, and now he's going to get kicked back in. The Q is going to land. The kill comes through. 3v1, and there is no counter push available yet to Griffin.
yeah, if Griffin can't get the mid turret off of that, that would be disappointing because if IG does send people bot, they're breaking the holding pattern and actually letting Griffin get that mid lane turret. Okay, if we lose another early 5v5, that's how we actually lose the game. Let's instead trade because we are weaker. So it looks like you're going to trade outer turrets in both the top and the bot lane.
And again, as you mentioned, Rookie cannot join the fight. A 5v4 is a pretty free one. So different sides, but the neutral one goes towards Griffin as the Infernal is taken.
Yeah, the map reset advantage is what Rookie gets. He spots Chovy as he rotates back towards the mid lane. Spawning in 5 seconds. I'll get some control around it very early in the piece, like you mentioned. Jad is up. The Shy's caught.
Found out in 1v3. The stuns keeps getting layered, and he's going to go down. A killing spree for Tar.
the simple to execute fights they want.
But that's going to be one of the challenges for Griffin as Rookie waits in the brush.
Ult's going to come across, but not find the stun. Kill it over the top. Has to flash away, but he's going to go down.
Can't do that if you're up against the Kale. Sword and Tarzan buddying up. Very important right there.
Also wasn't that close to the wall either, so I think in general, Rookie thought he was going to get a kill to once again buy some times. Maybe find a way for Vladimir to get finally that bot lane out of turret. It doesn't happen, and it's another delay thwarted by Griffin.
And that's a good word in thwarted because Griffin needs to thwart IG from getting any outer turrets. If they do that, then they might be able to keep control of this game.
A little bit of fear in the heart of Chovy there. Said, okay, I'm going to ult backwards. Don't want to get bound up. Don't want to get caught. Down without the entire squad being there. One more auto would kill it. The flash over. They're going to go for the play, but the Black Shield is already there. That's going to be big damage. Is it enough, though? Sword self-ults. Shy over the wall. That's a 1 for 0 so far, and it's a 2 for 0. The kickback now at Chovy, but that is the tank. He can walk away safely. Kianol doesn't do a whole lot, and no one is going down. The recall. Ning has smite. Ning has flash. He can save the go for the steal, and oh, it's not going to be stolen. Good job.
Take a medium lead like this into victory. They need to find a way to actually get this Baron.
Big damage. Scion over the top. Baolan might not have a good way out. Does have the flash, but where can he even go? One auto would kill him. And they're going to find the range. There's no way out for that one. Viper on a killing spree now. 9-3 on the scoreboard.
You think that this means Griffin pulls for Baron, but Rookie
no rookies behind somewhere. When will they find it? What's the play? Forward they go. They might have knocked him down. Puts down the pool, but is there enough damage? They're going to try. They ult over the top, and it's already a 2 for 0. Viper doesn't die, but one finally comes through. It's up to Jackie Love, but he gets stunned. Clutch from Tarzan, but Morgana can't find it either. Viper stays alive. That's the full pentakill when they needed it most.
Exactly what Viper has needed to do this series. He stands tall through the flank. He gets the pentakill, and finally, Griffin find their Baron.
It's not often you get a do-over as an early game fed Xayah, but 5 kills later, 8 on the board. They get the Baron that thwarted them last game, and maybe Griffin will still breathe.
And here comes the push now. Griffin looking to the bottom lane. It's going to be very hard for IG to stop this from happening, and Ocean Drake waiting to be taken when eventually they want to go back.
The base for Griffin.
Seems likely, but there is a bit of a defense here from Invictus Gaming. Keep it around, looking for their way. And Jacqueline takes some big poke, has to be respectful there. The turret's down below, well below 1/3. Griffin back into the mid lane. Chovy basically invincible, so he can easily shepherd those minions in, do a little bit of damage, walk back. I see I've pulled 2 over. That means we can push the bottom lane with 4. Big damage. They might kill him right here. The Shy just going to hold the pool. Knows they didn't go any farther. Walks away on that one. But that means an open hit, but that means that's going to fall down as well. That's going to be dropped. And Griffin have now cracked open the base for the first time all series. Gold lead growing.
They would hope for 2. They've warded very well in the jungle to try and make it so that Rookie can't find a flank initiation. Chovy's going to play very strong front, and you can see the caution with which Griffin is approaching this, not wanting to make that misstep.
Again, moving forward. Mid lane turret below 1/3 now as well, keeping the damage through. The minions still mostly alive. A couple more shots still coming in. One more auto would knock it down. The cannon will do it with 1 more. And now the second inhibitor is cracked. 18 seconds of the Baron buff. Just enough to maybe push in for the inhibitor. But IG, we know they can fight so well. The ultimates are available. But they're going to flinch. They're going to back off. Griffin knocked down 2 inhibitors.
38.5-minute mark, but seems like Griffin just going to get the top side pushing. Still alive for multiple minutes based on the blue inhibitors timers in the bottom left corner.
Kai'Sa is one of the best tank shredders in the game, and it's a death cap AP Kai'Sa barely touching Chovy.
Moving forward now, they've got the minions there, and that's going to be another one knocked down. That is the turret gone. The inhibitor now laid open. Ning not knocked up, actually. Chovy, let's go a little early. That's going to be the attempt to kick back, though. Can they find Viper? But he gets the KO ult on top. It's already 1-for-0. Viper is still alive. It's a complete slaughter now. It's IG trying to stay up, but they are not going to do so. Rookie left alone without his team. He will run back to the fountain. He'll be sent back there in a body bag. A triple kill in for the Elise. That's the ace. That's the Nexus. And Griffin take the first step on the reverse sweep.
Griffin gonna make it a series. No 3-0 on this day, and our first best of 5 of the day. Viper multi-step plans for invading. Aatrox the final pick on the side of IG.
Karthus for Tarzan this year, 0-2.
Would have Predator boots, and Sword is looking to push up. Now's the time.
Very aggressive. This is the time to go for it. There's Predator pop right there, and Sword doesn't have an easy way away from the body slam. Blue smites first, gets knocked backwards, waits for the play, finally pushes them back in. Is there a way out? Oh, that's a really good flash. Gets the correct direction, but Sword certainly does die. And
the Shy was in front, not letting the shock blast blow back to Ning. And the counterplay by Griffin, though, is to also get the Ocean Drake.
But it's tail of 3 KO lanes. We've seen 2 times from the Shy.
One sea of wards. Now Chovy is spotted. Now comes the reaction of IG. He's going to sit there to kill the ward off. 2 plates already taken. Tarzan's now here as well. Not going to battle land. He's tanky, but not that tanky. Gonna dive in. Tries to pull it back. Won't get anything here. And the Zion charges into the turret.
A 2v2 lane with a Jason. Just not what the kit does, so hang around what you have. It's mid lane.
Body slam, flash, the ult, they all land. As Rookie comes down, and they have yet to send the kill, but here comes Jace now as well. This could be a smite fight. Who's it gonna go to? Picked up, nicely done by Ning, but is there a way out? Gets a 5v4, damage to the back line, 1-for-0, as the Shy has finally joined. And where does Sion go? Over the wall, but Chovy doesn't have a good exit path. The flash to chase in. Battleland and Jackie Love are here. Chovy flash, but to what end? He's gonna drop down as well. The body slam for good measure.
And they really need it. At this point, the slow control tank style that they played in Game 3 is just not gonna cut it against what's happening in the side lanes of this game, as the Shy hasn't even hit level 11 but is still just a massive force, and the Ocean's going to be traded back as well.
First turret, he's as high level as anyone else on the Griffin side, only outnumbered by Rookie here on the one side, but Ning able to solo the Ocean Drake. Bot lane outer turret was first turret of the game. Griffin, yeah, they'll trade that back to the top side most likely. That's probably going to die, but it's IG still being faster and still getting more every single time.
It shows why those side lane targeting to get the Shy ahead can pay off in so many more ways than just kills as he goes for turret dive.
This is the Shy playing aggressively again. Nice knockback though. He's stuck in turret range. That's going to be a very warmed up turret. Has to get back there.
With cross-map plays or objective plays that Griffin haven't been able to pull off. Speaking of plays.
Aggressively in the mid lane, trying to burn down Leona, and they will. The sun sets them bow. This Kale doing quite nicely. Hitting about 10 CS a minute on every player. Rookie got some alone time, top but not the combine there is the bottom Scuttle Crab might just go the way of the Shy and Ning. They're going to actually go in for this play right now into the front line. A backwards ult for Chovy gets nothing, and the Shy takes down Lehens. The re-engage though could knock down Rookie, but no, Kayla's there to save the day. Daki Love in, and he knocks down Sword. The knockup not as good for the Scion, and the push continues. Chovy getting pushed down. A double kill for the Kaisa. He's wearing his own skin, and they're going to walk right back in. Mid lane can be pushed down. Griffin or Instinct, they've got the push in, but the health bars are so high. The Ocean Drake helping with that, and the extra lifesteal tools as well. There is no way Griffin stop this. Tarzan puts down the vision, but the Baron's gonna go to Invictus Gaming. They will not be reverse swept. They have a gigantic set of control. Tarzan
Disadvantage, Baron can be contested, but once again, it's Karthus. He can't walk up. Karthus passive minimization. That's the decision that, again, it has been the Korean way. Looking for a catch here on Gragas.
A lot of damage on an Ning. That might just knock him down right here. He's waiting around with a stopwatch, and Tarzan gets the kill, gets some stacks back on. It's rated already by Kale, and now they go once again between the turrets. Griffin able to back up, but Rookie, he's running low, has to take the Kale, but they can re-engage on him. That could be a kill picked up. Oh my word, you've got to be kidding. He can't get it, Sword, and now Chovy could be pulled back, not quite though.
The fight, there's only 3 people here. Yes, they can probably even break this turret, but look at what the Kale is doing.
Well, back in game 1, they found those occasional picks, and there was just that little bit of overstep by IG, and the risks didn't pay off, and Griffin made it close. This, so a much larger lead. The Baron buff still on for 50 seconds as turret number 5 from a late game team fight. As Rookie could use to fight up there, and now the Shy just tower dive with impunity in front of his own Nexus solo kill.
Must just feel awful to be Griffin here. I think they understand the predicament they're in. I don't know if a Viper Pentakill or Super Play can change it. Gragas ult thrown out. It misses. Balan.
They find a stun backline. They're going to go right away. The Kale delivery is there. That's already 2 members dead. Griffin have 3 alive, and they're stuck inside their own base, and they're trapped with IG stuck in the pit. There's already 3 kills. They're having the flash behind their own Nexus. There is just nothing Griffin can do. The corpse of Chovy goes down.
And when IG want to, they can speed up the game. We know how far ahead the Shy is. We know IG has that massive lead. They know it too, and they're trying to end the game.
Big damage in about land. Nearly dies to Sword right here, but they're going to find another attempt. They're going to pull him back in. He's going to drop down as well. These weapons are so brittle, and IG push in. This, with the heal, is going to keep Baolan alive. They're going to try to buy some time, but it's not going to be enough. Invictus Gaming came to defend their world championship, and they're going to do just that, and they will knock down Griffin in the quarterfinals.